In this video, you'll get to see all the RV upgrades and repairs we made on our RVs over the winter.
It's our blessed adventure. It's our blessed adventure.
One thing about living full-time in an RV, you have to constantly reevaluate what you're carrying and get rid of, reorganize, and all that good stuff. And today, David's kind of doing some of that. And Glenn, since they have moved into the RV, hadn't had a chance to get his together. So he's working on his today while we have a supervisor sitting. Here's our supervisor right here.
And this is what Gary calls inventory. So we do regular inventory to see what you can get rid of.
So see, here's
our
one
stack.
of your. Here's our is that our stack to give away?
This is our stack of going in the trash.
Oh, I don't know about my little orange table.
That orange table has been in the bottom of a crate for
And this is how one of the
years. You ain't even know it was there.
Hey David, can you pull out the tray there so we can see?
Pull it out, sweetie.
Oh, so that's as far as it goes. So this gives you some idea of how you have to organize. And these totes come in very handy to keep things a little together for you. And we have 5 or 6 of bays under there, but it gets filled up really fast.
I got one more tote I gotta go through.
And so far, what do you think, Glenn? What it's like putting your life underneath an RV coach?
Well, you find out you don't need as much as you think you need.
So he's going to probably have to do some reevaluation on top of reevaluation on top of reevaluation.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a while.
So, but he's getting it together with his bays under here also. So, I don't know what the supervisor has to say about their jobs, because his is just always so perfect over there. What?
I made the mistake of buying a smaller coach. That's not a good idea. Now I'm in trouble.
So he said he bought a smaller coach, which yes, Gary just got a new coach too, and had to do some rearranging under his coach. He went a little smaller, so it's definitely some challenges.
Even worse.
Huh?
That made it even worse.
It made it even worse. So yes, you have to have some challenges getting all your stuff in there. So just thought I'd give you, that's one of the daily tasks today.
We're making shelves for all our stuff.
We don't have that much stuff.
For our stuff. I didn't say junk, I said stuff.
He's making shelves under here and under the bay. Steve is giving David a hand, which is nice. They all help each other get projects done. So you're getting the measurements down now?
Yep, just gotta cut the straps. This is gonna be up front. Like right here.
Oh, okay.
Gotta hold it up. I just gotta scissors
Okay.
to bring it. What did they do?
Now
Or
he's
it
trying to
mounted
figure
against
out.
the back. How did
Now he's trying to figure out how he can make
actually he had
some
to
more
mount it
storage
against this side.
in the water bay area.
I can see these are offset.
Well, he had
Yeah.
Just put it in the middle right now. That'll help.
You know what? It might be better to put an extension on that bit.
I didn't tighten it up.
The silverware.
Yeah, but once we get this one in, yeah.
What it was.
All right, tell me.
I think it's okay there.
You okay there?
Go, you keep, yeah, come back here.
So we're fixing the door hinge.
Put that hand on.
Oh, putting a new hinge on it?
Yes, ma'am.
Glenn is helping David put a new hinge
How's
on
that look?
the door of the RV.
How's that look?
Perfect. That is perfect.
Oh, and Darlene over here has been their supervisor.
human
She's a
level.
human level.
The leveler.
All right, you can open that. up a
So
little bit.
he
Will you do
ordered
it?
a new
Is that
hinge
hitting the other door?
It's hitting this.
right there from
Tray.
Tiffin. And it came and they just putting it on.
Right there, as far as opening to the front.
All right. So one more thing we did is also we added in the shelving you seen earlier. But along with that, this compartment here on our coach is where the water compartment is, where your tanks and stuff is. And on this model, that is not really accessible unless you take and unscrew that whole panel and take it off. So what we did is I added hinges. So now it's a hinged compartment, and then we added storage space underneath there as well. So now we have access to the water compartment by a hinged door and a little extra storage space. Our Tiffin did not come with a gray flush tank in it. So this is the black, and then I just added this new line and added a flush into the gray. You hear it running, and hopefully that'll help us keep the gray tank a little cleaner. So once we got the line plumb for the gray tank flush, we also had to add this valve in. So you can see here, it's set up. You can flip it up for the gray tank flush, flip it down for the black tank flush. Nice little extra feature.
So Steve and Barb are putting in a induction cooktop here. And Glenn just put in the electrical outlet there. And working back here.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
How am I going to get you in trouble?
I'm not supposed to be doing electric work.
Oh, he's not supposed to be doing electric work. So you're not seeing this. Today's project day. Let's put it that
There
way.
you go.
Well, I'm going to do the days already done.
Okay, there you go.
You have trouble with that, or just changing oil in it?
Just changing the filter and the on it. He put new air filter, new fuel filter on it.
Now project number, I don't know for today, is trying to get wiring and everything together for electric dump valves, I believe. So that's what they're working on now.
So once we finish installing the valves, here you go. You have the electronic dump valves installed, and then you have your control switch mounted here, and also one inside that you can just dump the valves by just pushing a button. We've done it on our RV and we love it. These are our electronic dump valves and our switches located right there, and the other one's inside in the bathroom. So here's our dump valves located inside in the bathroom. And like we said, it's awesome. So on those rainy days when your tanks fill up, or if it's late at night and you're in the shower and your shower fills up, or your gray water fills up, all you do is holler up to someone to push the button, and it's just that easy. All right, see, this is the day. You see the sweats rolling off of him right there? He's getting ready to drill his first hole in his motorhome. It's just like when you get a new vehicle and you're trying to accessorize and you got to drill that hole. How you feel, Coach?
I'm nerved up.
All right.
Man.
So you can see there's a little cavity right up in there. If you can get a picture of it, that the wire's going to have to come through. You can see a little fiberglass, a little yellow back in there. Just going to drill a hole through there so he can run his wire in. So here's the antenna for our GMRS radio, and we got to get this wire point right there going through. So
Ooh, that's way up there.
he's going to make his measurement,
Right about there.
and then he's going to get a little drill set up. Keep you posted. So, got his mark figured out. Uh-oh, there we go. Oh, he's through. See? He didn't even break out in a cold sweat. He's still surviving.
So far.
So we got the step hole in there. And we'll just step it up until it gets to the right side and get the wire passed through.
Let's see. Yeah.
Boy, he went through that like a champ.
We're in there.
Oh, he's encouraged now.
Oh, we're in there, buddy.
Oh yeah, we can look right in there. Yep, perfect. Okay, just slid the wire in and I got her. So he's just feeding her through. So here it is with the finished project. The antenna's mounted up and the wire runs in just like that. All finished. Now we're gonna have good transmissions. One more modification I made is I added a handle to our bed lift where you put storage under your bed. So your bed is here and then underneath you have storage. So I put a handle, so now it's easy. I can just reach down, grab that handle, and raise the bed. Real easy. Another little modification I did is I built this little piece of metal. It's a flip. As you flip it over, it just latches on the window latch. So now when you open up your power window, it will allow the screen to open up as well. So when you're stopping to pay tolls and stuff, instead of having to open both windows, you can just push the button and now the window and the screen will open. And then also the switch for that is right here. Used to be when you push forward, that was closing, and when you push back, that was opening. So I rewired it, so now when you push forward, the window goes forward. When you push back, the window goes back. That's another modification I've done since we've been here. One of the other projects that we done was while we were here is I put in a new three-way switch right here by the entry door. So when you come in, you can turn on this whole center section of lights. The regular switch is located here. And so what we did is we wired a three-way switch into this one so that when we hit that switch, you can turn on and off the lights. The switch I added in over at the bottom does the same thing. So that way, when we come in from a late night somewhere, and we need to turn on lights, we can turn on the lights.
While we have Glenn over here tearing apart his door,
Trying to replace his door handle. It's loose.
trying to replace his door handle. So there's projects going on everywhere today.
Another modification was I went through all the cabinets and added in reflectix to the back of the cabinets to help keep the heat down, and it keeps the inside of the cabinets cooler and keeps the heat down. I also did that in this area up here behind all these behind the cabinets up here. Just open up this one, you can kind of see, you can see the reflectix back through that little hole. And we also insulated that whole cavity up here in front of the nose of the RV, which was allowing tons of heat, which we have reduced the heat level coming in through there tremendously. We use wheel covers to preserve the life of our tires. Since this coach didn't have the wheel covers with it, and Glenn already had wheel covers, he's making these fit. And he's got comfortable drilling holes, so he's just drilling holes all over the place.
Woo!
You drill that first hole, and next thing you know,
Holes ain't nothing.
you make your RV look like Swiss cheese. Okay. There.
Last hole.
And so, here we go. Last hole for this project. Many more holes to come in the future. One more upgrade we did is we added some Bluetooth lighting to the underside of our slides. You can see the front slide there. And you can see that there's the one on the rear slide there. They're Bluetooth activated. We can control them, both of them, at the same time from our phone. And it also has a program where you can set a timer. And we was able to put these on a timer so they come on every night at the time that you pick, and then you can have them go off at the time that you pick. So another little upgrade. All right, so today we did one of our last upgrades, I think for the winter. We got rid of we're getting rid of these Lifeline AGMs. They were 300 amp hours. One of them kind of died with some abuse, I guess. And we're replacing them with these Life Blue 200 amp hour heated lithiums. So these are supposed to be smarter than me, so hopefully we won't have any problems and we'll be good to boondock with no problems. What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, you heard it from the best. She don't know. As we finish up our RV upgrades and projects, we also included the one for Glenn and Karen's RV. We put in the same exact batteries that they put in. They had originally 8 batteries on the tray, and we replaced them with 4 200 amp hour lithiums. So there's 4 in here, and that gives them a wonderful amount of power for when they get out and on the boondock as well.
It's our blessed adventure. It's our blessed adventure.
If you ever get to the idea that you want to do some RV upgrades, don't get scared and don't hesitate. Just take your time, go in there and get working at it, and you can do anything that you desire to do. Hope you enjoyed these upgrades, and I hope you like to share our videos with your family or friends. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can be notified each and every time we put out a video. Thank you, and God bless.